How we all doing today? Man, for starters, I'm having a good day, bro. I took a test today. Man, I aced the fuck out of that shit. I honestly believe I got 100% on that exam. You know, that illusion is going to be broken in a week when I get that exam back. But until then, bro, I'm riding high, feeling good. But y'all, today, I'm reacting to every single diss on Young Thug's new album, UI Scuddy, which was a great album. If you didn't see my reaction to the entire album, I suggest you watch it, man. It was a fire album. If you're not going to listen to it yourself, listen to it with me, man. Hey. But yeah, we going to get into this video. Let's go.
After the YSL Rico trial ended in the...
Damn, that quality is ass. But that's how you know I'll be watching my own videos, bro. I got it set to 144. If you're a small YouTuber, bro, watch your own videos, bro, on 0.25 speed.
After the YSL Rico trial ended in October of 2024, everyone was anticipating Thug's next big move. However, since he's been released from jail, his career has only ever gone downhill. Even more recently, with all the leaked jail phone calls and apparent snitching, it's not looking too great for Thug. Well, on his most recent album, UI Scuddy, Thug decided to address everything that happened, and even send some shots back at the people who turned on him, even Gunna. So here's every single diss on Young Thug's UI Scuddy. On the fourth track on the album, Catch Me I'm Falling, Thug would talk about having a meeting with his lawyer and the sadness he felt when he was told people in YSL were taking plea deals and testifying against him. Broke down in the cell.
Yo, I'm confused. Didn't he take a plea deal? Didn't he take a plea deal? Like for like 30 years probation or whatever the fuck? Hey, let's talk about it.
I heard my brother was gone turn. Lawyer asked me was I next, it will never be my turn. The first line about his brother turning could be any of the YSL members that took a plea deal, but since Thug said brother, I feel like this one is more specifically about Gunna. During his most recent interview, he would even break down and start crying over this betrayal, showing us how much it really hurt him.
Cause I just don't got my twin, bro. I don't got my friends, bro. I'm just fucked up, right? I'm fucked up, bro. I be with every day. I don't got them no more, bro. I'm fucked up, bro. And I ain't lose no to a tragic or now. I lost to betrayal, bro. You signing that one piece of paper, signing your initials on this one piece of paper could get me a life sentence, my nigga. How you, like, what did, come on, bro. Ain't no nigga in the world making me go get Gunna. No nigga, bro. Nigga, what? What you told on Duke, bro?
Then the next line about...
Okay, I can't lie, I heard the jail calls, and in the jail calls with Savage, it sounded like he didn't feel like Gunna signing that piece of paper was really bogus. And truthfully, I don't think like a lot of people did until he like made an official statement, quote unquote, saying Gunna snitched and like put it on Twitter or whatever from his Obama phone. But man, I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely think like everybody in this case did what they had to do to get out of jail. I mean, he for sure did say yes, ma'am, like 5 times in the court, but on video, which is the worst part. But I don't know if I think that's that bogus, considering the majority of the people on that case took deals.
He said it'll never be his turn is Thug stating that he will never tell on anyone, no matter the circumstance. His arrogance can be seen in the same Big Bang interview. If we go to prison for the rest of our lives, whoop-de-doo, showing us he'd rather spend the rest of his life in prison and fight for his freedom than take the easy way out by cooperating with the police and putting everyone else's freedom at risk.
Bro, why didn't you just show the clip, bro?
The next track, Effing Told You, Thug would mock when Gunna was caught on video in court taking his Alfred plea deal, where he had to yes ma'am his entire way through it, admitting YSL is a gang that must end. She like, daddy, I'm fire. I'm like, yeah, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Yeah.
Oh, that's too funny, bro. I heard that shit on the track and I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think that he was frying Gunna in that song, bro. Yes, man. Yes, man. That's like 7 yes, ma'ams, bro. That's actually accurate. Gunna telling 100% accuracy.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, this is simply Thug just mocking Gunna. On track 8, Sad Spider, Thug would get in his feels. He openly raps about betrayal and the weight of watching people he considered family fold under pressure. I've been crying all day, I seen my brother turn to a rat in my face. Once again, just him revealing how hurt he was by how Gunna and a lot of YSL took the easy way out of the trial. Later on in that same song, Thug would say, "I see a gangster turn rat, they turned him to a pack. Interrogation room junkie, fella gone crack."
Oh, bro, that was such a hard bar. You said interrogation room junkie. That nigga gonna crack. Bro, that shit was so hard, bro. I love that bar. That whole song's a banger though, bro. Like, but let's see what he's talking about.
Someone who was once solid became a snitch, and in street terms, that makes them nothing more than a pack, killed and smoked on. Their name reduced to disrespect. Then with interrogation room
The way he talks about this, I'm sorry, that's just too funny.
junkie, fella gone crack, he's saying that the same person couldn't handle the pressure. The second they sat in that room, they folded like it was a habit. Later on in this song, Thug would also discuss
Damn, like it was a habit. That shit hit different for Gunna, because he for sure did go on Crime Stoppers before the fame. Bro, real ones know about that video. I remember when that shit came out, bro. Everybody was frying shit.
the issues he's been having with his girl, Mariah the Scientist. "Yeah, I was wrong, but don't do me bad, girl. I was just effing on that beat and I text her. She just a pillhead muscle relaxer. I know you feel that, I'm sorry again." After Thug was released from jail, multiple phone calls would be leaked where he was seen talking to women, which were very questionable as at the time he was dating Mariah.
Look at him fake crying in that video, bro. Like, she dead ass weeping, bro.
Feel that, I'm sorry
dude got
again.
a whole girl
After
and
Thug was
everything.
released from jail, multiple phone calls would be leaked where he was seen talking to women, which were very questionable as at the time he was dating Mariah the Scientist. In these lines, Thug admits he was in the wrong and begs for forgiveness. On track 15, Walk Down, 21 Savage would say a line which may be a shot at a certain someone. "I ain't ASAP Rocky, these ain't blanks." During his trial versus ASAP Relly, Rocky alleged the gun he had on him during the incident was a prop gun. Here, Savage could be clowning Rocky for not carrying.
Bro, he looked like a kid in the a kid in the principal's office, bro. You ain't do nothing, bro. You did not do what they say you did, bro.
Real bullets. Tie this in with the fact him and Thug are close friends with Drake, who's not on good terms with Rocky. You can see why this line was interpreted as a diss. However, some fans argued online that this wasn't a diss, just a reference, as during the trial he told the LA judge that he does in fact carry blanks instead of real bullets. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Money on Money was originally released as a single back in the...
Bro, that's insane that they actually believed that and he beat the case, bro. I mean, unless he actually shot blanks and like they didn't find any bullet holes or whatever. Like if they actually if they actually ran the ballistic test, like ain't no motherfucking way, bro.
April of 2025, his first drop since he regained freedom. However, it's still on the album, so it's only fair we go through it. On this song, Thug would take shots at rats many times. These fellas telling for nothing, and I gotta be the one calling them friend. Brother, you a rat. Thug's basically saying the people he once called friends and brothers threw it all away by snitching. What hurts him the
Bro, that is so crazy, bro. Whatever that is, I need it, bro. For the winter, that should be insane, man.
most isn't just a betrayal, but the fact these were the same people he trusted and stood beside, only for them to turn rat when things got tough. On track 19 with Mariah the Scientist, Dreams Rarely Come True, Thug would take more shots at Gunna. "Why would I cry over a B I gave to Gunna police ass?" It seems like in this line, Thug is saying he's not going to cry over a girl he gave to Gunna, saying she isn't worth the mess, all whilst once again saying Gunna is working with the police. Miss My Dogs is the final track from EY Scutty, where Thug apologizes to everyone close to him for gossiping.
Bro, that's such a hard visual, bro, with the suicide doors in the background, bro, open and like, bro, god damn.
On those jail phone calls, whilst also thanking them for everything they've done for him. Thug opens up the song by apologizing to Mariah. "Baby, I'm sorry, one of my biggest fears is losing you to the internet."
Bro, I hate when dudes get into controversy and they like blame everything on like the internet or cancel culture or something. It's like, bro, you did something wrong, bro. You did something wrong, bro, and you lost your girl, bro. You apologize for that. Don't apologize. Don't be like, oh, like, you know, the internet's gonna do what they gonna do, my nigga. My nigga. The internet didn't get on that, bro. The internet didn't get on that phone call, bro. The internet, the internet wasn't the one telling that girl you gonna have her, she gonna have your kids or whatever the case, bro.
In one of the leaked jail phone call recordings, Thug admitted to cheating on Mariah the Scientist.
One of my little little girls, she posted stuff on the internet at my condo from a long time ago. Mariah, I called Mariah this morning. She's like, man, girls posting in your condo. I'm like, oh my God, I hung up on her. I'm gonna dunk on you, cause I'm in jail, baby. You found me about a girl in the condo a minute ago. I'm like, cut that. It wasn't a minute ago though. It was days before I got locked up, man.
After the call leaked, he went to Twitter to apologize, saying he's wrong for putting her through that.
My baby, I was wrong. I'm sorry for what I put you through. You deserve better from me. Thank you for everything. And I'll do anything to make this work. You showed me what love is, and I hope I haven't lost you forever. Everybody leave her out of this, please. She's an innocent girl and feels bad about all of this. Please give her peace. Bro, this is W. Like, I wouldn't even call it gaslighting. I wouldn't even call it manipulation. Actually, I would call it manipulation. But what I would really call it, bro, is just it's pimping, bro. It's the climb back. It's the climb back from the ultimate disrespect, bro. And any man who could do it successfully has my respect. Let's go.
And now in the song, he's revealing he's scared of losing her. And I would be too. Later on in the song, Thug would even admit he knows his career is heading down a bad place. Feel like my future ain't stuff, it is what it is. Ever since Thug got out of jail, he's only made his career more of a mess. Constantly dissing Gunna, even calling Kid Cudi a rat, not dropping good music, the snitch allegations, and the leaked jail phone calls.
Bro, he's had a rough few months, bro. God damn. And why did he need to call Kid Cudi a rat, bro? Like, what problem did he have with Kid Cudi? And Kid Cudi, bro, his car got blown up, bro. Like, that's the crazy part about it, bro. It's like, and he really tried to take down somebody who was, like, really terrorizing the rap game for so many years. Not even the rap game, just all of entertainment, bro. He was really doing a good thing, bro. Like, that's why I don't understand that part, bro.
Thug knows he's not looked at in the same way he used to be. In the song, he even addresses all the people bashing him in recent times. Look at these fellas bashing me like Jesus cause I made it. Thug feels like ever since he made it, as a successful rapper and musical influence, others have been coming after him, which can be seen most recently when a lot of rappers came out and began dissing him after the snitch allegations and leaked jail phone calls.
But bro, comparing yourself to Jesus after snitching is so wild, bro. Like, maybe Judas, bro. Maybe Judas. I mean, like, the snitch allegations were bad, bro. They were bad. This dude was sitting in the interrogation room for 2 hours, bro, accepting food, giving his phone number.
Thug would then start the second verse where he would actually start directly addressing all of his rapper friends. Drizzy, you my brother. You know I ain't going against you, I got manners. Everything you did for the rap community, can't ban you. Never diss you. Came to visit me at Cobb County like my kin do. Fuck the jail call, you know the other calls we had. On one of the leaked jail phone calls, Thug criticized Drake for trying to contact Metro Boomin about hopping on a song soon after his mother died, and instead should be contacting the president to pardon Thug.
And this is the nigga whose song it is. This ain't me, Drake, Travis, nobody. This is Metro Boomin song for his album. So if anything, he already thinking like, he's going on my album. I don't care if Drake on it or not. It's already crazy. It's already the craziest song in the world with Thug and Travis. I don't care if Drake get on it. You know, I know he's using his mom as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, my mama died. Like, nigga, but I know for sure the real excuse is that my album. I'm putting the song on my album. They got Drake on Drake. I've got something to tell you about Drake. I'm like, oh, I know he's gonna say, yeah, bro, I've been talking to the president, but we finna come, like, get on a song.
Many saw this as Thug dissing Drake, but if you really look into it, it seems like he was just a frustrated dude that was isolated from the entire world in a little box.
That's a fact, bro. He's locked up, bro. He's locked up, and his most powerful homie asking like someone who he's beefing with, or like maybe it was before they were beefing, bro, for a song. My nigga asked the president to let me out of here, bro. Bro, like, he's stuck in there, bro. At the end of the day, like, I see where he's coming from. I definitely can't say I think he's wrong for that.
In these lines, Thug would say he appreciates everything Drake did for the rap community, probably defending him against the allegations that he runs to Atlanta when he needs a hit song. He would also address the leaked jail phone call, saying it wasn't actually a diss.
But he does though. That whole project with Savage showed that. But let's talk about it.
After this, Thug would even reveal that he was trying to get Future and Metro to be friends with Drake again, trying to get you, Metro and Pluto on the same page, The internet don't know about it cause real fellas don't say. Then in his third verse, Thug would beg Lil Baby to pick up the phone. Many fans thought after the leaked jail phone calls where Thug and 21 Savage were giggling about some stuff Gunna said about Baby, that they wouldn't be on good terms. However, it seemed like Lil Baby picked up the phone as he was featured on Ooh I Scutty. So it seems like
Bro, they already had that song, bro. Bro ain't pick up that phone. I can't lie. He wanted to check, bro. At the end of the day, bro, when it's like that, bro, like the way they was frying, like they wasn't frying Lil Baby, but they were just agreeing with something that Gunna said on one of his tracks. He said something, you speak on me, but you know you in business with a rat, because he is in business with a rat. And the man that's like, yo, brother, ain't nobody speak on that. Bro, that shit's crazy.
they never actually had any real problems. On that same verse, he would later
Bro,
say,
but I love these YouTube journalists, bro, because they don't know nothing about, like, what's really going on. Like, this dude's really, like, from the UK, like, reading into, like, the fact that they're on the same song together. It's like, bro, they could have cleared that shit last week, and the shit happened, like 3 days ago. You feel what I'm saying? And he just still dropped the album. It's like, you know what I mean? That doesn't necessarily mean anything. But, I mean, I see where he's... Nah, bro.
hey, Rat's already winning, don't let that stuff divide us. It's obvious he's targeting Gunna here, who was widely labelled as a rat after footage surfaced of him in court admitting YSL was a criminal organisation.
But this is the thing about being a rat, especially in rap, bro, or just in general, bro. If you do something like, if you want to do something, bro, like, or if you do something that, like, people don't get behind, if you really just start doing what the people love you for, bro, they'll really forget about it in an instant. It's like Gunna literally snitched on camera in the courtroom, like signed a statement, bro, and then like reiterated it in the courtroom on video for the whole world to see, and then dropped a hard album and everybody forgot about it because it's like that's what the people loved him for. Same thing with Young Thug, bro. He talks shit about everybody in the game, but he dropped this hard album. I guarantee you, he don't get his respect back like that because that's really how it goes. Like, you know what I mean? If you're giving the people what they want from you, bro, they gonna back you up regardless. You could be right, wrong. You could be the worst nigga, the worst person in the motherfucking world, bro. And they'll still have your back, bro. Real shit.
Now, what stung Thug the most is that despite all the backlash, Gunna's career hasn't slowed down, which is not what Thug was expecting. His album A Gift and a Curse produced the Billboard hit F You Mean, and follow-ups like One of One and The Last One charted in the top 3 of the Billboard 200. In other words, the so-called rat is still winning musically. But this bomb isn't only about Gunna. Thug has called out other ex-affiliates like Yak Gotti, Slug and Woody, even naming them directly on closing arguments where he rapped, yeah Gunna a rap, Yak a rap, Slug a rap, Woody a rap, even calling out YSL Obama and Slime Life Shorty. In his 4th verse, Thug will talk about Future, another person he spoke badly about on the leaked jail phone calls, where he called him out for nutting in too many women and just in general acting like a fake friend.
Why did he say it like that, bro? Nutting in too many women and overall acting like a fake friend. Bro, I love UK people, bro. This shit is so funny, bro. This shit is so funny, bro. I gotta hear what he's saying, though.
The crazy part is when I became a superstar, I stopped nutting when I became a superstar. I started saying like this. I know a bitch try to trick me. I stopped nutting hoes when I became a superstar. These niggas started nutting hoes, and it's because he do little lame jump like call me to the studio. You know, so I pull up to the studio, messing, chilling with him. You asking me what to say on the song and how you should start off your song. Then there's girls in the room. Now you acting like you don't hear me telling you that. Because there's girls in here, like, just like little fake nigga like that, like little stuff like that. I don't be liking that nigga. I'm a player, like.
In that
Bro, I'm sorry. Did he just say he don't like his homie because he be showing all the attention to the women and not him? Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? Bro, he wants to... I ain't gotta say that, bro. What, you wanna be the... Bro, you wanna be the bitch, bro? You wanna be the girls in the room, bro? You wanna have all your homeboys' attention? Does he read chat?
Like,
yes, he
like
does.
little fake nigga like that, like little stuff like that. I don't be liking that nigga. I'm a player, like.
In that verse, Thug reflects on his bond with Future, apologizing for the past, thanking him for standing during low points, and showing love by mentioning their shared losses, family ties, and the way Future treated Thug's people like his own. With Thug then ending off the song in his final 2 verses by showing love to 21 Savage and Gucci Mane. So that's every single diss on Young Thug's Ooh I Scutty. Thug spends spends the entire project airing out betrayal, loss and regret, whilst also firing back at the people who walked away from him during the darkest points of his life. So instead of silencing the snitch rumours and rebuilding his legacy, Thug doubled down on the pain, showing just how deeply the trial and those jail phone calls shook him. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you enjoy the album, and do you think Thug is silly to be doing all this dissing and talking whilst he's on probation? Hope you
Bro, he's cooked for doing all this talking and bullshit on probation. He gonna go back to jail, and I feel like we all know that for real. I feel like we all know he's going back to jail. But it's gonna be good for the time that it is, bro. Like, cause that album was fire, bro. That album was fire. He addressed everything. He really spoke on a lot of things like we really needed to speak on. Specifically, like I needed to hear him speak on a lot of shit. And bro, it's really cool to hear him like kind of speak on the snitching allegations, speak on the situation with his girl. I mean, he spoke on Gunna so much since like the whole thing happened, bro. I mean, I don't even want to hear Gunna's name one more time. I don't want to hear it, bro. I really don't, bro. But yeah, I mean that's it for the live, bro. Shout out to my chatters. Shout out to my chatters on Twitch, my chatters on YouTube. Appreciate y'all for watching this.